And then when you talk about Nani FC, of course, you got Nani, you got Thiago Gomez, but everybody's looking at Ricardinho. Can you give us a little something, a little razzle dazzle, a little bit of some flair? Short-sighted as a professional, but in the tournament, making moments, making highlights, being able to remake, replicate, giving you that creativity that's necessary. Pullback, first opportunity, surely a goal. Had to be a finish. It is indeed. And it is the man of the day, the hour, the week, whatever it might be. He's made for the competition. It's Ricardinho. We talked about it. We teased it. Instead of a curse of a commentator, it's maybe a blessing. See some of the build-up, little pass and move, interchangeability. Game plan always looking to try to isolate your strikers. Somewhere in the middle of the pitch. Space to take. Good effort, easy save. Poorly cleared out of the back. Ooh. Welcome everyone to the chat. Over 3,000 of you are watching live on Friday night. We appreciate it. Outside of the boot. Oh, love the idea. Bit of a Trivela cross. There's been too much build-up. Maybe too much possession. I understand it, late game situation. Oh, big takeaway here in the midfield. Oh! I thought that might have dropped. Took some sort of deflection. We've got a corner kick for West Ham. They're looking to take it short. Huge takeaway in the midfield. Direct corner. Haven't seen too many of those be able to challenge any of the keepers. A lot of times it's been a short corner of some sorts, a recycle, and then look for a drop-off. Ricardinho on the ball. Pass across is on if it can be found. It's good from the keeper. Even better on the second effort. Maybe you could say Ricardinho should be doing better, but fair play. Didn't give up on it. De Lima was ready, keeps West Ham in the game. Off his line, able to get to it on a back-to-back. You might need this whistle. If you're a fan of West Ham, take this to half. Have a re-up of a conversation. James, to your point on TST, I believe part of sometimes of the mistakes that you see or something that's not characteristic, you're dealing with teams that don't always play together. That's just about chemistry. A bit of a feeling it out. I don't want to say it was too intense or too edgy of a first half as we're getting underway in the second half, but I kind of expect this to get a little more gritty. KG first half, but it feels like it might be opening up here as we get closer to that target score. Remember, it's 2 20-minute halves. After that, ooh, what a shot! Wow! Talk about having something special in your locker. Bruno with time to work with and does not disappoint. Top corner, best corner, extra range. Not a bunch of chances, actually a couple giveaways, some sloppy passes and first touches. Ooh, big save. We saw Aguero earlier today in action, being a main contributor to the elimination of #United. Rebound opportunity, gotta do better. Has to do better. Balls in your lap. That was the gift that you're looking for. Summertime in North Carolina, your secondary Christmas. Long range effort. Easy tap-ins, just wasn't ready for it. Bit of a double switch. Space and time. Entry pass. Touch and turn. think we've at least quadrupled the amount of whistles. I'm telling you, the physicality is definitely turning up, increasing, leveling up as we get closer to that target score. And if you're not familiar with how this works, I'll give you a scenario that's quite relevant to where we're standing now. If the game were to finish next 10 minutes, let's say it stays 2-0 for Nani FC. Easy opportunity, 1v1, able to convert, hold that thought. What a finish. And again, we talked about it, against the run of play a little bit, big mistake, forged it, a little more direct. Big takeaway in the midfield. Just a love touch. Maybe they don't trust as many players for the big minutes. On the ball, back post, what a pick out, and a header, and it nips off the crossbar. Wow. Just unlucky. And they felt a little more lively. Ben from New York, stand up. If you're in New York, we got an event tomorrow anyway, live from the city. Oh, what a turn. What a turn. Good effort. Met by a great save. Short. Back into action again. West Ham probing. First touch, decent. Across the body, not able to make it happen. Stinson tries to step through it. Another deflection. You hear the whistle. 2 minutes. Two halves, 20 minutes. And Aguero had quite the game. You watch back the highlights. We actually had a hashtag game that they won yesterday that I had the honor of commentating. All right, we're underway. Remember, we're now counting up. Every 3 minutes, player elimination. Target score is 3. Nani needs 1, or Nani FC needs 1 to go for the good. West Ham needs a double, but that's nothing. It's been a tight affair. It's been a little bit rigid at times. It's what you would expect from a bracket matchup. Last year, Nani, the squad reached the finals. It was heroic. Ended up being the runner-up, the La Bombonera. Not a bad idea. A little early creativity there. We've seen Stenson as a focal point. A lot of space to work with here for Nani FC. Overlapping run. Good first touch. Pulls it back. Oh, how is that not the finish? In my opinion, the game really shifts when you get down to 5v5. But here's the goalkeeper we talked about. Look at the effort. This is why you saw the substitution. Brian Orozco comes in, takes a big step. Crowd's booing. I get it. It's just possession to have possession. I understand the game plan here. Trying to push the trap out as far as possible. Big turn. Oh! We need a 30-second shot clock. Again, I'm not upset with that, especially with the 3-minute elimination side. So the challenge didn't impact the shot, but it was late. It was after the ball had already been released. Looks like he stepped on his foot. Perfect situation is top of the box being your shot taker. Gives you both sides to aim from. Oh, there it is. Well weighted. Well done. Very patient. Stinson taps it home. It's 2-2. Next goal wins. But it will be Nani FC coming down with their chance at a slow approach. Well done from Stenson. I don't know if you're going to get a chance to close the angle. We'll see how they approach it. Nani goes by himself, able to convert. It's the main man. What would you expect? Turns a defender, looks off the extra pass, on the weak foot. Not an issue, not a problem. Space and time to work with. Give him the golden fleece, brought to you by Adidas, to the game-winning goal scorer.